Hey everyone, welcome to the podcast. I've been doing some educational and a very serious podcast in the recent times. Today I thought let's give it a small break. That's why I called my friend Amoga Vigram. I would call him as an adventure junkie and is professionally a mountaineer. I mean, is it fine to call you a mountaineer?
Oh, I've done the course.
Of course, yeah.
Yes.
What I want to discuss in this conversation is the outdoor landscape in India.
Okay.
Outdoor, like let's get into trekking. Like
Okay.
you, and he's the one who, after graduation, never taken up any jobs like conventional jobs. He has spent whole career or the journey in the outdoors, and you have been in the outdoors in the mountains more than in the city, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, last 3 years, yes.
Where were you last 3 years?
Mostly like in Uttarakhand. I wasn't working in Bangalore, but
Okay.
almost every month I used to, go to Uttarakhand, Himalayan Pradesh. I've done treks in Kashmir and spent an entire month in Arunachal Pradesh.
Wow.
And Western Ghats, of course. Yeah.
Okay, we'll come to the state-wise then.
Yes.
Okay, tell me about your last adventure.
My last adventure was I had gone for a trail run in this.
What's trail run?
So you must have heard about marathons,
Right.
like normal runs.
Triathlons, something like that.
Trail run is mostly it's a run, but it happens on trails, not on roads.
Interesting.
So whatever trekking you have done treks.
Right.
So imagine running in Kodchadri, doing the entire trek as a run,
Beautiful.
and it's like a long distance with a lot of elevation gain, and it's kind of I don't know how to put it, but it's meditative, and there's a sense of clarity when you're doing it. For some, I have a sense of clarity when I'm doing it.
Where was this trail run?
So this happened in Sandakphu.
Darjeeling.
Yeah, very close to Darjeeling. It's in Darjeeling district, but from the main town, it's around 50-60 kilometers away. It's in Indo-Nepal. It runs along the Indo-Nepal border.
Wow.
Yeah, and from that ridge, you get to see some of the highest mountains in the world. I ran 30 kilometers.
Wow, non-stop.
Non-stop, yeah.
And with that elevation gain.
Almost, I think, 1,700 meters of elevation gain, yes.
Wow. And water while running, you can pause for a while there for
yeah,
drink water.
I mean,
is it?
you carry your hydration pack with you, and you also have aid stations every 2-3 kilometers for water and electrolytes. And you also have streams if you want to drink fresh water.
And how long does it take to complete that?
Took me around 4 hours, 45 minutes to do the entire trail.
Yeah, how did you discover that?
So when I was working in the outdoors, I heard about this trail run called Buddha Trails. It's called Buddha Trails from a friend of mine.
Organized by?
There's this organization called Hell Race. It is called Hell Race.
Indian-based?
Indian-based, yeah.
Interesting.
So they do like trail races across India. So one of their main, most prestigious, I would say, is the Buddha Trails. It happens in, as I told, Sandakphu. I think it's been going on for some time now, and I wanted to run in this Buddha Trails for since 2023. I was not a runner back then, but for some reason I wanted to, and slowly I built up the pace and the practice, and I finally registered for it and went for the.
So you prepared well.
Kind of.
Like 1 year long dedication?
3 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
3 months daily. How much kilometer you run?
Daily I ran just 5 to 10 kilometers. Not more than that.
Well, that's good number. Yeah. I mean, having a consistency.
Yeah.
Daily 10
I wouldn't
kilometers.
say I ran every day, but alternate days I try to run like 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, sometimes 15, not more than that.
And the nutrition, regular nutrition.
What home food?
Yeah.
Nothing
Nice. Fancy.
Nothing fancy. Yeah.
No keto.
No. And strength training, like muscles.
How did you get the exercise movement? Through YouTube or?
No, the
Learn
regular
alone.
gym workout for whatever squats, lunges, and all that. And core, building up your core is also important because climbing up and getting down the mountain, you need that core stability. Otherwise, you are going to injure your knees or your back or something. So, yeah, I mean, the preparation part was fun. There were a lot of ups and downs because you know how the weather in Mangalore is. It's very humid, and over there it's pretty cold.
Tell me about your recent adventure. You came back from Kerala. So Amog broke his right arm.
Shoulder. It's dislocated.
Okay. Dislocated. Yes. So let's hear about that.
Okay, so I had gone for a whitewater kayaking So-
Tell me about that event. It's quite interesting.
Yeah. So you must have heard about kayaking. What I've seen so far, what I've done so far is in still waters. So over here, there's a place called in Kerala. There's a place called Kodancherry. So Kodancherry is known for, it's famous for something called Malabar River Festival.
Mm-hmm.
So that is kind of a race in rapids.
Wow.
In white water. And there is like international participants coming in. I've been following this Malabar River Fest for some time now,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to learn it. And finally found a good institute, and I got the time this year.
Learn kayaking in the
In
running water.
In running water, yes. So I went for the course, but I couldn't complete it because I injured my shoulder in between. Like, it was not adventurous or something what I did. It was a stupid reason I injured
Mm-hmm.
my shoulder. Like, they flipped my boat to see my endurance underwater. And after some time, for some reason, I panicked and I tried to come out myself, and I did some actions with my hand, which it got dislocated. And I'll be going back for it in future. But
Mhm.
yeah, for now it's a break.
How did they exactly turn you like upside down?
They
capsize?
turned it. It was still water, so
Mhm.
there was no danger of you flowing off or something like that.
Okay.
There was a section of the river, so they flipped the boat. The instructors flipped the boat just to check how long can you hold your breath underwater upside down.
Mm-hmm.
So holding underwater is one thing, but holding underwater upside down when you're inverted,
Mm-hmm.
the water enters.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
So it's a little bit tricky over there. I mean, they would have. I could have just asked for help and they would have flipped it on their own. But I tried to put myself up back.
Over smart, something like that. Okay.
So yeah, it got dislocated.
So did you try? While going there,
Yeah.
did you put your head inside the bucket and try it out?
No.
That practice could have helped, right?
Yeah.
But you got to see how those people kayak.
Yes. So the instructors are some of the best in Asia. All three of them, they are from Rishikesh.
Mhm.
And they're all brothers, like cousin brothers, and they have, one of them is Asia's number one, and he's also Asia's best kayaker, and he's got
Like-
Asia's first for like 3 consecutive few years
The
back.
kayaking, professional kayaking, they fall from the
Yes,
waterfall, no?
yes,
That level.
that level, and
Wow.
they kayak in the Ganga in Rishikesh. It's very the currents are very strong over there.
Wow.
Like,
So what is the secret in good kayaking?
You need to be bold and keep calm. It's just go with the flow. That's it. Just don't try over smart things.
A lot of risk. Right?
A little bit, yes. I mean, you have a helmet on, you have a life jacket on. Helmet because if the current flips your boat and you're still moving underwater, your head might hit on a bedrock or something. So you have a helmet.
Going back again.
Yes.
So every year, what is the time duration?
This
That happens. That
so-
Malabar Race Fest.
a River Fest, it's a 3-day festival. It's a race kind of a thing. So it was started by, I think it was started by this organization called Good Wave Adventures. I'm not sure. I need to verify about it. It's been going on for some time now, and they have a lot of foreign participants also coming in to Kerala for this Malabar River Fest. So it happens, I think this year it's happening in the end of July. So I've been following that and I wanted to learn, and Kerala was one of the best. It was very close by, so I went there.
Nice.
You can also learn from Rishikesh, another spot, but the water is pretty cold over there. So if you're going underwater,
Added challenge.
that's an added challenge. Because I've rafted in Rishikesh, I know how it feels to be thrown into the water in that icy, because those water is coming from directly from the glacier.
Wow.
Yes.
Rafting in Rishikesh.
Yes.
Tell me about that experience.
So this was in December 2022. I just come back from a trek, and my friends forced me to go. I was not like a water person. I'm still not So it was, I think we took a 25 kilometers rafting in Rishikesh. The currents are very strong over there.
22 kilometers.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
The currents are very strong, and
What do you mean by strong? Like very full force?
full force.
Like if you are in that rafting boat,
you might
what
fall
speed
off.
you would be moving?
Speed not
Approximately
much,
10,
yeah, 20
20,
something like that.
Wow.
But the way the boat rocks and rolls, and there's always a safety kayak following your boat, because if somebody falls into the water, to rescue that person. And there are like safety precautions also taken by the kayaking. It was not a course. It was just I went as a kayaker.
Yeah. Experience.
Experienced it. I also fell into the water multiple times
in that rafting
in that
boat.
rafting boat.
And they pick you up from there and put you back.
Put me
in.
back. The entire boat had toppled, and
How would
everybody
they
had.
stop that rafting boat? They can stop the
In
rafting
currents,
boat.
they cannot. Like they have to wait till they finish that full current section, and there's a little bit of still water, and they kind of stop and regroup and pull everybody who's fallen off board, and then they start again. I mean, they don't go to the shore; they do it
Right.
on the go. If you go to Rishikesh, there is like two bridges called Ram Jhula and Lakshman Jhula. So when you stand on top of the bridge, you get to see like kayak coming in every minute. Every 30 seconds, you see a kayak coming in. I mean, it's everybody does.
Okay.
If you're a tourist, you
Not an
will-
exclusive experience.
no,
Okay.
it's exclusive to Rishikesh. You won't find like such kayaking experience anywhere other than Rishikesh, but it's mad. You have to try it.
Okay.
Yes.
And tell me about Rishikesh town. How does it feel like to be there?
Rishikesh, I don't know, it has this kind of a different vibe. So the first time I reached Rishikesh was when I was coming back from Kedarnath. I reached at 12 in the night, and it's silent, and I had to walk for like 2-3 kilometers through the like silent streets. Then I had to cross that bridge in the dead of the night. There was a cold breeze coming in when I was top of the bridge, and that bridge is like the hanging bridge. It's a huge hanging bridge, and it's like slowly moving a little bit. It's a nice town to stay for a few days, just chill.
How long did you stay for?
That trip I stayed just for 2 days, but I've stayed there a lot of times in the last
You
few
come
years.
back again,
because
okay.
Rishikesh is the gateway for the Gadwal Himalayas. So anywhere you go in Uttarakhand, most of the places you start from Rishikesh.
So any treks in the Himalayas, you have to come to the Rishikesh.
Yes,
and
most
then
of them, yes. Like Gadwal Himalayas in Uttarakhand, there's two areas basically. One is Gadwal, another is Kumaon. So Gadwal is on the western side of Uttarakhand. Kumaon is on the east. So both are different cultures, and Kumaon mostly has like a Nepal culture kind of a mix, but Gadwal has kind of a Himachal culture like interlinking. And so any treks that you do in the Gadwal region, you have to be in Rishikesh. All the buses they cross through Rishikesh.
Nice.
So the Himalayas starts from Rishikesh.
How is the food there? People there?
So Rishikesh, it's a pure vegetarian city. You won't find non-veg in Rishikesh. Like probably in the outskirts somewhere you will get it, but the main center you won't find any meat.
Then how about living, like accommodation? Can you find places to stay?
Lot of backpacking hostels, a lot of them, and you have good hotels also, and a lot of yoga. It's also known for yoga. So a lot of foreigners and a lot of Indians, they come there to stay in these yoga ashrams and do yoga and stay there for some time.
What's on your bucket list? Top 7 bucket list in
Top 7
India.
bucket list. Okay. One would be paragliding. So Bir Billing, it's in Himachal Pradesh. It's
Himachal Pradesh paragliding, no?
yes. Just search Bir.
Bear.
BIR. Bir. Bir
Yeah,
paragliding. Yes.
It comes first only.
Yeah. So that place is known for
Wow.
teaching and paragliding courses.
This is amazing, man. Wow. Nice.
So
Okay.
this I've been wanting to go for some time now, but I don't get the time, and the budget is a little bit high.
How much does this cost?
So this costs around 39,000 for the course.
For the course.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
and accommodation is another thing. You can do it for cheaper in Arunachal Pradesh. You have an option over there,
But this
you won't
location
get
is
this vibe.
something
You won't get
else.
this vibe
Right,
of. I mean, you go there. I have not been there yet, but I've heard from people. You'll find these gliders everywhere in the sky.
Okay.
Yes.
Even I want to try this.
Yeah.
Tell me everything you know about this experience.
Okay, I don't know much, but as far as I know, after the course, you come running down a mountain, and you glide down the valley on a parachute or a paraglide. You control the direction of the wind, and so one of my friends, he's done the course. He told me this, that there's like 2 valleys over there, and the pressure, there's always a pressure difference between the valleys. The mountain separates the valleys. So sometimes when you cross over the valley or something, there's a sudden,
You have to handle
all that.
Okay. So is he a paraglider now, your friend?
I mean, he's not a professional. He's done it with
the help of professional.
yeah.
But the goal is to be independent paraglider. no?
Yes. Indian Army Ministry of Defence, they have an institute in Arunachal Pradesh where you can do it for much cheaper. You can do the course for much cheaper.
Taught by army people?
Yes. That's the same institute where I've done my mountaineering course.
Okay.
It's NIMAS. It's in Dirang, Arunachal Pradesh. You get to do it for, I think, almost half the price.
Paragliding in Arunachal Pradesh.
Yes. Paragliding NIMAS, you could search.
NIMAS.
NIMAS, NIMAS. But it's taught by the army. instructors, so you're in safe hands over there, like really safe hands. Because I have been with them, I know how they are. I mean, they're a little bit strict compared to the the army. They're directly from the army, but you'll know your stuff.
And how long it takes to master this?
So the basic course is I think 8 days. Then there's advanced. I mean the ones in beer billing, they have a different course pattern. I think I need to check it out. I'm not that aware of.
But with the 1 month of training, you would say you can master paragliding?
Yeah, with a lot of practice, yes.
A lot of practice.
Yes.
30 days is enough.
Then next on my list would be skiing.
Again in Himachal?
Yeah, Himachal and Kashmir. Kashmir is one place where I want to ski. There's an institute called Indian Institute of Skiing.
Wow.
It's in Gulmarg.
Wow, institute looks good.
Yes, but the slots are always full. So like I've been trying to get a slot over here for like last 2 years. It's like I have to book right now for the Feb batch.
Oh.
So I didn't know my holidays or
Got it.
Yeah. But
how long it takes to?
I think again 10 to 15 days.
Oh, that's it.
Course, yeah. There's an institute in Manali also called NIMAS, Atal Bihari Vajpayee Institute of Mountaineering.
They also teach
skiing. Yeah.
How much it costs? How expensive is it?
I don't remember right now. I think it's around same price, 15-20K for the course.
For whole 15 days?
Yes.
Accommodation is included?
I need to look
check
into it.
Okay,
yeah.
let's see.
I don't remember because every year it keeps changing. And yeah.
Well, I didn't know there's something called Indian Institute of Skiing.
Yes.
Okay, that is your second, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what is the third bucket list?
Then I wanted to do kayaking in sea. Sea kayaking.
It's like transatlantic, something like that.
No, not that big. I mean, I don't know if that's possible.
But you have to reach somewhere, no destination.
Yes.
That is much heroic and like maybe Madagascar from Arabian Sea or Nicobar.
Okay, you're thinking a lot.
Or coast to coast, you mean from Mangalore to Mulki to Mumbai?
Possible, yes.
That is better.
Yes.
You are within the military zone of coastal zone. No?
Yeah, you won't get drifted away. Or right. Your idea would be possible, but you need to keep kayaking without rest.
Right.
Your boat, you don't know where it's gonna go. You're somewhere in the middle. Shark fear, storm. Yeah.
That is your third bucket list.
Yeah, there's a place for it. So there's an institute in Rameshwaram. I think it's Quest Academy or something. They teach sea kayaking. It's a 5 days course. I think at the end of 5 days, you get to go on an expedition around the Rameshwaram island. Circle that island and come back.
Nice.
It needs a lot of upper body strength is what I heard. It's not easy.
How? It's different from still water kayaking.
Still water also you need a lot, but in sea you are pushed by the waves and sometimes you have to
go against the
waves.
Current.
Yes.
Right. That is really hard.
That is really hard. Putting your boat.
I was in NCC. We had that activity in boat pulling.
Yes.
So we have to go against the current. That is a lot harder.
That is.
Your the friction, no? That would remove all your skin.
And you need core strength for all this. Not only arms, because core stability will help you a lot in such activities. Because I have done against the current in still waters a little bit, somewhere in Mulki, and it was hard. And I had this core pain for stomach pain for some time after that.
Okay. So sea kayaking.
Yes.
So how much that experience cost in Rameshwaram?
Rameshwaram is a bit expensive.
Yeah,
because it's a private institute and I think it costs 30K.
Per 7 days?
For 5 days. 5 or 3 days. I need to check on it.
Okay, that is third. Then fourth.
Fourth, I would love to do bouldering.
Bouldering, you mean climbing up the mountain?
Yeah.
Rocky mountain.
Yeah, rock faces. The best place is in Karnataka itself.
Hampi?
Badami, there's a lot of institutes and people who train you.
Wow.
Yeah. They have a lot of good instructors over there. Mostly locals. And I don't think it's that expensive to learn in Badami.
So who can go for this one? Can I go with my, I have a little problem with the shoulder.
Okay.
Not much.
Ask your doctor.
Okay.
Speak to your doctor.
Again, upper body strength is needed.
No. Bouldering, you also need, it's mostly legs and your upper body. Because you also need to push with your legs sometimes,
Wow.
Yeah.
But how far? Isn't that risky?
You're belayed. You have a belay rope.
Okay.
So belay is basically you're anchored. And if you fall, there is somebody, holding you.
Wow. Okay. Need to try that out.
Yes.
it wouldn't cost much, no?
No,
This one.
I mean it's right here, very
Right.
close to Mangalore.
How
you
far
have a
is it
direct
from
train.
Mangalore?
You have a direct
train to
yes,
Badam,
yes.
Should go there.
We'll
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, we'll go.
We'll go, yes.
Yes. Nice. That was a good experience. Okay, tell me about this.
Uh,
If I have to create like even when I'm going, I want to take people along with me as well.
Okay.
Maybe him or him.
Okay.
So we are all beginners.
Yes.
So how can we design this whole itinerary?
So if you just Google Badami rock climbing or bouldering, you will get a lot of contacts.
Let me see how it looks.
Yes, the rock faces are really good. Yes.
It's elevated.
Yes.
Right. This is, you mean, right? Like this.
Yeah.
This elevated.
Yes.
Wow.
So you'll get a few institutes.
This is good, man. Can you climb the whole day? I mean, experience this thing in 2 days?
Yeah, definitely.
Beautiful experience. Explore everything about Badami.
Everything along with bouldering, I don't think so. Because Badami is a huge historic.
Tell me about Badami. Like
I've not been there yet.
Okay.
But I heard it's a huge historic place.
Right.
With a lot of rock faces, temples, and lot to explore.
Yeah, we'll go to Badami.
Definitely, yes.
Yeah,
we should do a trip.
How can we miss it? It's in Karnataka.
Yes. And you have a direct train.
Right. Okay, that is 4.
Yes.
5.
Now I need to think. This has been there for some time, so it's all in like bucket list. Of course, this whitewater kayaking, which I need to get back. Malabar, I need to get back to it once my shoulder is fixed and healed.
How much it costs to register Malabar?
Malabar, I think they have like different itinerary. Like you can have a 3 days course, you can have a 5 days. I mean, Malabar River Fest is a competition which happens.
Right. You don't have to pay for the entry fee. Or something.
That is like for professionals who have already learned and stuff. I'm talking about the coaching part.
Right.
Coaching happens.
So if you enroll for the coaching, you can go for the.
If you are good enough, yes, you can.
They will let you.
They will let us participate. I don't know how the selection criteria is, and you need a boat also for the competition. While coaching, they provide you with a boat, and kayaking boats are quite expensive. Like the river kayaking boats, it costs around anywhere between like 1.5 lakhs because it needs to be hard. There are rocks. It will hit rocks, so it needs to be stable. And it's not like river kayaking. They put on a skirt for you, which you lock along the boundary of the boat, so that the water doesn't get inside. And you also need a good life jacket, a helmet. The helmet itself costs like 15,000-20,000.
50,000.
20,000. Yes, because you might hit your head anywhere into the rock.
That's
you need
important.
good protection.
And how does it feel to I've always wondered that thing. Like you have to sit
you sit like
this.
you lock your legs like this in the kayak.
Okay.
Like your knees locked on the edges side, and you sit in that position.
And do you also have to get to balance, play with your legs to balance kayaking?
Yes, play with your hips. The boat is flipped. You kind of come up a little bit. Your life jacket supports your weight. Even the row supports it, and you push with your hip back.
Nice.
So body balance, hip balance, everything comes into play here.
Should experience that.
Yeah,
that is 5th, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
that was top of my list. Now it's gone down. Yes, I think as of now that's it for me.
Tell me more. Three more such things.
Okay, yeah, there is MTB.
MTB, okay.
Yeah.
Where?
MTB. I mean, if you are passionate, you will definitely find some.
What's the best place for MTB in India?
I mean,
as per your knowledge,
any trekking trail, if you're good enough.
Right.
I mean, I cannot,
That's correct.
So if you want to train professionally in MTB, there are some institutes, again from the Ministry of Defence.
Oh,
yeah.
They also teach MTB.
Yes, the NIMAS where I went, Arunachal Pradesh, they teach MTB.
With the cycles or motorbikes?
With cycles. Yeah, cycling. Downhill, uphill.
Wow.
Yeah.
But do you need a training for that, or do you learn from trial and error?
Both. I mean, people can get training. You can also find a community which can, train you. I'm sure there are communities in Bangalore. I'm not aware of any, but if you...
Do you know any MTB spots good in Mangalore?
Mangalore...
We'll go for a MTB ride sometime.
Sure, but you need an MTB cycle.
Yeah. I have a hybrid, but that can handle...
Mine can't.
Okay.
Yes.
But we'll get it for rent.
Yeah, we can get it for rent from... Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether you get permission. So somebody I know, he's, Meruti Gudda in... Kudremukh Ranges. He's done downhill MTB from Meruti Gudda recently.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last summer.
Did the forestry guys allow him?
I don't know how he went. Like I just know him. I need to ask with him.
Right.
He's same instructor who's teaching me kayaking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice. Oh, that's a nice experience to do. Yeah. MTB somewhere. Yeah, that is 6th. Okay, next. Let's see.
Okay. trail running, which I already do.
Hey, there's no beach paragliding in India.
Beach
Like
paragliding.
professionally, they do it in the
Goa's, you must have seen.
But there is
it's
in
too
the hot
touristy.
wear,
Yeah.
balloonish.
No, they pull in a boat.
No, that
That's
is
the
touristy
stuff.
But nobody
correct.
has done out of adventure, like Red Bull style, like
I mean,
from the mountains, and you
Indians
glide into the beach from the mountain, because Gokarna you can do, no, because there's a mountain and there's a sea.
But getting permissions and
How
all
much
these
that
locals.
parachute would cost?
I don't know. I've not researched much about. Yeah, another sport which I want to do, skydiving.
Skydiving, okay.
Yeah.
Dubai.
Not Dubai. There's one place in India where they do it. It's not coaching as such, but you get to experience it. It's, I think, 2-3 hours from Delhi.
Where is it? Oh,
Haryana.
Okay.
I think it's called Sky High. I mean, it's the person right now, the chief instructor over there, he's ex-para special forces. It's somewhere in some airship in Haryana.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
View is good. Not
Yes.
bad.
It costs
You
around-
get to see farmland and all, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is the one.
Yes,
no?
yes.
How much it cost?
30,000. Same thing you pay in Dubai. But this place in India, which is quite popular.
Dubai is also 30,000.
35,000, 40,000, something like that. But Dubai, there's two options, is what I heard. One is right in the city. Another is in the desert.
But I would prefer, this is much better. Like a very natural landscape.
Yes.
It's not...
It's surrounded by farmlands on all sides.
Right,
It's a village.
that's what. So again, you need coaching for this, or...
No, this is just an experience.
Experience,
Yeah.
no.
Coaching,
They
I
have-
don't think it's in India. There's any coaching centers in India.
How do you have to be prepared for skydiving?
Skydiving, not much is what... Because anybody is doing it right now. If you have the money, they're just doing it.
Mentally?
Yeah, mentally, yes, you need to be, a little bit prepared. I think the instructor is always with you, like behind you, and he'll teach you the methods. I've not done it yet, so
Don't you have that desire
I want to.
to, without an instructor, just you?
Definitely, yes. But I need
What
to
it
learn,
takes to be that? You have to stay there only and get
learn
trained under
and get
them.
all the certifications. I am sure there's skydiving certifications happening abroad. One of my instructors, where I did my first aid course, he's a professional skydiver. He's done the course. He's certified. I don't know from where he got it, but yeah.
Wow.
And you need a good insurance also, because landing, anything can happen. I've heard a lot of injuries happening while landing in skydiving. Parachute might fail, or you have a bad landing, or there's a sudden wind gush.
It's good that people have curated such experience
Yes.
across India,
Yeah.
from south to the north,
Yes, definitely.
east to the west.
Yes.
Let's see, what's your favorite spot in Karnataka for adventure? Badami, Mount.
Mangalore, Mulki.
Okay, Mulki kayaking,
Surfing.
surfing.
Yes.
Right. Hey, only in Mangalore, no, the surfing culture is alive. Chennai, how is surfing
Chennai is
culture?
also there. This Pondicherry has really good surfing culture.
Okay,
Pondi has, I think, some of the oldest surfing schools in India. The French influence.
right. They bought these
Yeah,
surfing
they bought in
thing.
surfing.
Yeah.
Any adventure sport in India is bought in by
Right.
outsiders
Right.
mostly. So Pondi has good surfing. Varkala is another.
Worker is in Kerala.
Yes,
Okay.
has a good surf schools and surfing
Nice.
culture.
Okay,
Goa is there, but I feel it's like more touristy side and
right.
yeah.
Not adventurous.
Yeah, the water is also very calm and
Mulki is your favorite spot in Karnataka.
I've only surfed in Mulki
Mhm.
as of now. It's
Oh, you know surfing as well.
yeah, I've
Wow,
learned
man.
surfing.
Yeah, surfing is my immediate.
Okay.
Not immediate. Yeah, the first sport next I want to want to master. Master in a sense. Yeah, that I could say I'm kind of good enough or something. Is surfing. So, tell me about the surfing experience. What it takes to be a good surfer.
Okay.
Initial days of surfing, and what are the knacks.
Okay.
Then I'll see if that, and how does it feel to surf.
Okay. Yes.
That experience, that that flow state, or
Yes. Yes.
how does it feel?
Yes.
So if let's see if that something that clicks,
Okay.
then I'll be serious with the surfing.
Okay.
Yeah, need some extra motivation to
Yes,
take up
yes,
surfing.
yes.
A lot of commitment, right? Time
Yes.
commitment.
Yes. So surfing, I learned surfing in the month of September.
2023.
2024,
Four,
last year.
okay.
Yeah. So September you have really strong waves because it's post monsoon and it's just the end of monsoon and beginning of that autumn. Autumn only, right? Yeah, autumn.
September to
Yeah, September
December.
no, after September the waves kind of calm down, and but September the waves are quite strong, and
Just after monsoon.
Just after monsoon, it opens in September. The surf season opens in September, mid of September or something like that. And I learned from Mantra Surf Club here in Mulki. The instructors are really good. So they gave me the confidence, like, all the techniques of. So they teach you in the beach first, the sand, like what you're supposed to do, like paddle, and then you need to pop up when you catch the wave. So once you are on the wave board, your mind goes like that flow state. You just you just feel the water, feel the waves. The moment you focus on the board, focus of falling down, you're gonna fall down. So first day. I mean, if you're learning, you're gonna fall down countless times, face first, rolled by the waves, hit by the surfboard. So get ready for that adventure. But once you get the knack of it, it's fun. And day 2, I caught almost all the waves. Like, I was in that flow state. Day 3, that arrogance took over my mind, and I didn't even catch a single wave. Like, I was too scared to fall down. I don't know what happened on day 3. It was a little bit challenging for some reason. But yeah, when you're in that flow state and you're completely focused on the surfboard, you're focused elsewhere basically. Just feel the waves and the water beneath you. Just see around.
So how do you go from like shore to that?
So wherever there is like the sandbank beneath you, you can push your boat. After that, you can just, like how you swim, you sleep on the boat and you just...
Oh, right.
Yeah, you just push yourself to the middle of the sea and... the waves are formed where there is a sandbank beneath it and the water comes in and there's like, there's a, the physics. I don't know the exact physics behind it.
You also get the push also.
You get the push from the waves. In like abroad, some places there are rocks beneath it to, that's... that is a bit more riskier because the fall head injuries. A lot of surf injuries happens in such places. But also the waves are quite strong over there. Big waves. You must have seen videos.
Portugal,
I don't know. I think Hawaii or somewhere. Like huge waves and people are surfing.
Right.
You don't get such waves in India.
Yeah.
Only in rainy season some people who venture out like pro surfers.
So it takes 1 week is enough to learn surfing?
See, I have learned for a week and I'm not a good surfer at all. I still... It's all your state of mind and there's a lot of factors coming in.
A lot of factors, no?
Yes. Because surfing needs that mental balance and, be in the moment and calmness,
flow, no distraction, just on the moment. Oh, that level of focus is needed,
man.
Surfing,
you need it.
It's also needed for a rest of the things in our life. I mean, if you're working
exactly.
something,
mind
is distracted. So surfing is a good mental exercise as well, right?
Yes, true.
In that way,
true.
If you can find a flow state and maintain it and not get distracted by anything else.
Yes.
So you can rewire your brain along with the physical exercise. Is also giving exercise to the brain.
Yes.
Getting that brain wired for the flow state.
So I'll tell you something. On day 2, I didn't fall at all, right? So it was in the evening we had surfed. And, it was a kind of a stormy weather. I mean, there was no storm. The sky was clear, but you could see the storm clouds somewhere, far off. And Sashitlu beach, where I was surfing, I could see Kudremukh peak clearly. Because I trekked, I know it's Kudremukh. And my focus was always on that summit.
Right.
Like while I was coming down from the sea, like surfing, I was always looking at the...
Wandering mind.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's the reason my focus was always there and I was...
Could be. So yeah, how much they charge Mantra Surf Club?
Mantra, I think...
You get to stay there only, no?
Yeah, Mantra is a bit expensive if you compare the other institutes nearby. We were 3 of us. It costed 30,000 for all 3 of us.
Stay also
included.
How many days?
We went for 3 days. 3 days, yeah.
3 days was enough to say...
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have holidays back then. We were all working and so it was like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Right.
Yes.
So if you suggest a surfing school to me, I'm in Mangalore.
Yes.
Which one would you...
I mean, you're in Mangalore itself.
Right.
You will not stay. Tanirbabi has a good Mangalore Surf Club. They teach really well. I mean, Mantra also, they teach you can minus the stay part. I don't know how much
in Mulki,
there is another institute called Indica, Aquatic Indica. They also have good instructors, but the student to instructor ratio is really high. So you don't get that personalized attention what you get in Mantra.
Okay, Mantra is instructor and
I felt it was
what
better.
is the ratio you call?
I mean, this when I went to Mantra, I had been to both the places, like 3 days in Mantra, 3 days in Aquatic Indica. So in Mantra, it was just 4 students and 1 instructor. Over there, you had like more, like 6, 7 students and
One instructor.
1 instructor. Probably it's changed now. I don't know how it is. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. That is in Karnataka.
Yes.
Kerala is Malabar.
Kerala, for the surfing, it's Varkala.
Varkala.
Yes.
Kayaking spot is
Kodancherry. The
Kodancherry.
place name is Kodancherry. It's in Kozhikode district. It's very close to Wayanad. So the water comes down from Wayanad, from the hills of Wayanad. And monsoon, the water. I must have sent you a video recently.
Right.
Yes, that was from.
I'll post that in the.
Yes. Those are my instructors going on a river run.
Yeah, you don't see such spots in Karnataka. No?
There are such spots.
In Dandeli, you can create
Dandeli,
such
definitely
spots.
you can create such spots, but local authorities, permissions, it's a lot of.
Forestry,
Yes.
those things. But it can boost tourism.
Definitely,
like
Mangalore also, if you go a little bit inside, like, Bantwal, you go inside, Netravati, you just
but
go a little
such
bit up.
spots, I doubt. Yeah.
Probably, I mean, river forms.
And
way.
for such spaces,
Yes,
and,
probably.
But kayak cost a lot, no?
A lot,
Co- Any other beautiful spots in Kerala that way that you would give a shout out, like people should visit? It's a neighboring state, so we
A
can.
lot of treks, of course. Like Munnar has a lot of.
You've been to Kerala Treks?
Not much.
Not
I need to explore.
Idukki, that's
Idukki,
right.
yeah. Idukki has a lot of beautiful treks, but it's like, quite expensive to trek in Kerala, is what I felt. But they provide everything. They provide food, stay. In that, it's like a package over there.
It's a state-controlled things. No?
Yeah.
That's why.
It's an entire package over there.
Right. Trail run was nice.
Yes.
Need to try the trail run.
Yes.
We should experiment trail run in any of the peaks here.
Yeah, we can do that.
We'll collaborate with any of the running clubs here.
Probably, yes. We can do that.
We can host a trail run in first in Mangalore or maybe Karnataka. They have been.
Karnataka,
no?
there is a trail run called Malnad Ultra.
Oh wow! Okay, tell me about that.
You can search for it. It happens in Chikmagalur. There is 30 kilometers, 65, 70, 90 also, I guess. Yeah, I think it happens in October this year.
Very nice. Who organizes this?
This I'm not sure. I don't remember.
So what's the point in this race? Like, do you know any details? Like what do you get to face and how would you end it and how do you start it?
These races, like this one and the Buddha Trails which I did, I think they're registered under ITRA, International Trail Running Association. And you get that trail points each time you run.
Okay.
And you have to finish
people
it.
come for these trail runs across the world.
Yes, and you have to finish it by that cutoff time. Otherwise, you don't get the medal. Even a second of delay, you won't get the medal. Or it's a DNF. It's disqualified. So in this Buddha Trails, I was at the finish line for the 60K. Those 30 and 60K, 60 kilometers.
You participated 60K?
No, I participated in 30. I finished early, so I was waiting for 60K late in the evening. So after the cutoff, somebody came like just 2 seconds after the cutoff, he's DNF.
Wow.
He ran the entire day. He ran for like 13, 14 hours and he's like...
Couldn't get the certificate.
He's go back home. That's why they named it Hell Race. He's gone through the hell and now he's like back in the finish line and he's like... He's prepared like for a long time for the race. And there is another race by the Hell Race itself called Solang Sky Ultra. It happens in Manali. So in Solang Sky Ultra... You like cover 2 treks in this 60 kilometers hill race.
60 kilometer hill race.
Trail
race.
You cover like 2 treks. You go up to like 14,000 feet.
14,000 feet.
Yes. You do this Biaskund and Brigu Lake, 2 treks. It's a famous like treks.
This is not for us, I guess. This is athletes.
I'm preparing for like 30K
this one,
in this.
Huh?
Yeah.
And even altitude would mess up your breathing.
I mean, if you are acclimatized, you need to go 2 weeks in advance, do some small treks, get used to the altitude, come back down.
So how much you have to pay for the registration for such things?
Solang Sky Ultra 30K is I think around 6K.
6K?
Yeah. 15.
And do you get anything in completion certificate?
Just a medal and a certificate.
Nice. And there are people in between to look for.
Not
if any injury happens.
In Solang Sky Ultra, the distance of the aid stations are like a lot sometimes. So usually if you're injured, you just sit there. Some runner will pass you. You convey the information to them. They go to the aid station and tell them, somebody's injured. And you always carry a vessel with you in case you're lost or some. People tend to get lost in such races because trails are,
Yeah, that is also a thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen people getting lost in trails. You also must have you know how it is.
Yeah, I know. But still, that's running, right? Like if you even...
Yes, so you're tired and you cannot waste your time. And I know somebody who prepared a lot for a trail race and he got lost. He's been preparing for 3-4 months, and in Buddha Trails, he actually got lost.
Then did he finish it on time?
No, he finished within the cutoff time, but he didn't like reach his target.
His target was to win the medal.
Not win or something. He wanted so people usually participate in these races not to win. It is just to improve their self and improve their timings.
So he has a previous record, so he wanted to beat his own record.
He wanted to improve himself, and he couldn't.
So that's a parameter, no? Like do you check your parameters?
Not yet. I just go
What's
for
my stamina? What is my? I mean, I don't know the terminologies or the things you
aerobic
look at.
capacity. Like they have a lot of.
Tell me about this.
I have no clue actually. I have not researched much about it. I just go for the run part.
So they keep themselves checked with this metrics.
They have coaches. Some people have coaches, running coach.
Aerobic. What is that?
Aerobic capacity, O2, like heart rate. Many of them, they try to bring down their heart rate. Even I do that. So the lesser your heart rate, the more you can run, is what I've realized. So in case your heart rate goes up immediately, like shoots up to about 180, 190 or something, you get tired really easily. So that's why you need like good warm up and then start for these such kind of races.
This is for the long races.
Long
you have
races,
to keep your heart rate
low, half.
Like 70.
I mean, the faster you run, 70 is not possible. I mean, probably pro athletes, I don't know.
Right.
But
ours is usually 76.
That is resting heart rate.
Right.
So when you're running, the heart rate definitely goes up. So like when I'm running 5K, if I want to improve my timings, like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, it's going to be like 180, 190. I've seen 200 also, yes.
Okay.
My highest heart rate, which my watch recorded, probably an error, it was 2.5. And I was done. After 5K, I just slept for the next 3-4 hours.
So these athletes train it for around under 140, 150?
Yeah. Yes. They try to get it down. The slower your heart rate, the more distance you can run.
What is the trick of getting your heart rate down? Like how do you have to practice?
Slow runs, longer runs. More slow runs, longer runs, and strength training your muscles so that it can bear the load, and eating good food, less of sugar. Yeah.
No smoking. Then what are the metrics? This is a good one. Heart rate. Aerobic is lung capacity.
Capacity, yeah. It's all interlinked. Like I don't know the exact math of how it is.
Right. There's so much dedication, no?
Yeah, it needs a lot of dedication.
You should have a family wealth or something like this to practice, to get this serious about this.
Yes. You need either a good job, a really good job which pays you, or family wealth, definitely.
But how do like extreme athletes make a living out of it? Like if take the example of this Malabar kayak drivers.
The river festival.
Yeah. Malabar kayak festival. So how would they like make a living out of that adventure?
So my instructors, they participate in this kayak adventure. The competition. Off season, they are training, they're teaching like beginners. So the season in Kerala starts in end of June and it goes up to September. The river kind of becomes dry, and you know how the rivers over here are. They go back to Rishikesh. The season starts in Rishikesh then.
Very interesting lifestyle.
Yeah, so they go to Rishikesh. They have an institute over there, and they start in Rishikesh for the next rest of the year.
And they come back here later.
Yes.
And even sky training, they make a living out of training.
Yes. And I think even winning the festival will have a little bit of cash token. I'm not sure how much or whether they get.
Right. So we have covered the hidden gems. Those were your like bucket list.
Yeah.
So let's see the experiences that you have covered. So top 5 best memories.
Best memories, definitely my basic mountaineering course. I did it from NIMAS in Arunachal Pradesh. It was a 28 days course. So all my instructors were from the army. And in my case, many of them were from para-special forces. So like special forces soldiers are built different. They're the commandos, para-commandos. Just to see them operate, see them, how they move about. It was...
Move about?
Like, the way they handle things, they're always calm and always energetic. They're mountain goats. They're running up and down the mountains. We are like struggling for breath and everything. They are just going down the...
So tell me about this course, mountaineering, end to end.
Okay.
So why did you take up mountaineering?
So yeah, it all started with treks around Western Ghats. My first trek was with you actually.
Yeah.
So I got to know about this course from a friend of mine.
So I had a big influence in
definitely.
your life.
Oh yes. I mean, it's
Thanks.
It's a different story altogether. Like how I met you. It was from a quiz.
Right.
Back in college. Yeah.
You came for the trek and you got inspired by the trek.
Yeah. I mean, the trek changed me. There was a change.
How it changed you?
So each time you go for a trek, you kind of, you're struggling, definitely. You're struggling with your, as a first timer, I was like kind of I think I was behind everybody that time. And I have never trekked before that. At that moment, all your other struggles seems nothing. So when you reach the summit and there was like a lot of struggle just to reach the summit. When you reach there, you reflect and you think about it. You have so many problems at home, at college, at work, whatever, but it all seems insignificant.
Right. It diminishes.
It diminishes.
Even your ambitions, whatever
Yes.
desire you might have.
Yes.
When you trek or when you go for adventure, nothing is relevant. It's just
you
present
and the
moment.
present moment. You're in that moment. You're struggling. You're seeing others going ahead, and that becomes your problem. And then when you reach the summit, you're happy. Sometimes I've seen people break down at the summit, overwhelmed by the emotions.
That they made it.
They made it, and they come back more confident.
Right.
That is a transformative.
So that is the transformation you had in the first trek.
Yes.
Then what
But
happened?
coming back down, I had the transformation which I've never realized.
Even it's hard to express that in words also.
Yes. I was always an indoor person. I was never into sports. I've never played any sports until then. And then COVID happened. This was in July 2019, that trek. Then COVID happened, and COVID I gained around 20-30 kgs. I was gaming 19 hours a day. And that's when I went for Kumara Parvat. That was forced by my uncle because I was sitting around at home all day. He was like, go for it. I just listened to him. I thought it's going to be like Tali and the Mall or something like that. Went to Kumara.
The beast only.
Kumara Parvat was a beast.
Right. It's a beast. It humbles even the experienced trekkers.
Yes. Kumara Parvat, I remember going up. It became, while coming down, it gets too hot in the afternoon. It was in month of November. I don't remember reaching Buttermane. I was like, I don't know how I reached Buttermane. And Buttermane, the food is really good. The buttermilk and...
If you give anything at that point, everything tastes good. It's
came back down, but something changed after that. Like I cleared all my backlogs in the coming weeks. I had I think 3-4 backlogs back in my engineering. I cleared all my backlogs. I started more importance for my health. I started eating healthy, a little bit of workouts. I did my first push-ups.
So you gave gratitude to your knees, joints.
Yeah.
You realize the importance of your body, no?
Yes. You realize, that's another thing. You kind of, take everything for granted until then. But then you go for a trek, it humbles you.
Correct.
You know where you stand.
Yeah, I realized how precious are my joints.
Yes.
Which I never thanked before. Right.
Started working out. Did my first push-up after that. That one push-up changed that, that you get that confidence to do more things. And then I was, I think, trekking every weekend after that. Almost every weekend. I mean, my parents were completely against it. I had a lot of verbal spats with my parents. But, they could also see the results in my marks. It was improving, and I was talking to more people. I was more confident, and somehow I cleared my engineering. As soon as I finished my last exam, I went for my first Himalayan trek to Biaskund in Himachal Pradesh. That was my first trip to the north.
Biaskund?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's an easy trek. It's not a
but
difficult.
Landscape is amazing.
Amazing, yeah.
Wow. I mean, how long is the trek?
This trek, I mean, if you're fit, you can do it in one day.
Oh, one day trek.
I mean,
I thought it's a week-long trek.
Yeah, if you are acclimatized and fit. This Solang Sky Ultra I spoke about, the 30 kilometers is to Biaskund.
Do you get to camp there anyway?
Yeah, you get to. So I did this trek in 4 days.
Do you have to go with the trek instructor, or can you go independently?
You can go independently on this trek, definitely.
Wow.
I mean, you can just go to Manali, take a permission. You can do it in 2 days. So this Biaskund is also the base camp for 2 summits over there. Expedition summits called Friendship Peak and Hanuman Tibba. So it's a popular route. It's like a base camp for these 2 treks. These are like pro mountaineering.
How long is this trek to that summit?
The summit, it will take a week, like of proper acclimatizing, snowcraft.
So if you trek 10 kilometers a day and camp there,
yes,
next wake up Again, 10 kilometers. And if you do that for a week long, can you reach the summit?
Definitely, yes. You can come back in a week's time. Go and come back. Coming back is easy. Like you can finish the entire downway. I have a friend who's done the summit also in a day.
But this looks easy. I mean, in picture wise,
this is
wasn't
easy. Easy trek. Nothing.
Okay.
It was nothing. I mean, it was my first Himalayan trek, so I took an easy option.
What is the hard Himalayan trek?
Which I've done.
Yeah.
Which I've done is Varwan Valley. Varwan, if you search the image, you'll get only the easy pictures. That was my most difficult trek. There are more difficult treks.
What's difficult about this?
So Varwan Valley, it connects Kargil in Ladakh to Jammu region, Kishtwar and Jammu directly. So the Kargil Ladakh region is like a dry desert, and the Jammu region is green, like green meadows,
lakes.
No lakes as such, but green meadows and beautiful. That Kashmir, whatever you see, is
landscape.
And the crossover happens at this place called Lomilad Pass. And Lomilad Pass is at 14,700 feet. So to reach Lomilad Pass, you have to, that pass crossing day, in fact, it's around 24 to 25 kilometers of trek. And you gain altitude from 12,000 feet to 14,000 feet. And you cross like moraine and scree sections. So what is moraine and scree? Moraine is basically loose rocks left behind by glaciers. So rocks may be like this big, small rocks, pebbles, and they're just balanced. So you step on it, they'll come tumbling down. So each step you climb in a moraine, it's like sometimes like you say, one step forward is 2 steps. I mean, 2 steps forward. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
So each time you step on it, you're sometimes coming down. It's a tricky 24 kilometers. Once you cross the glacier, once you cross the pass, you reach this Bracken Glacier. So Bracken Glacier has crevasses. So crevasses are huge cracks in ice, which widens over some
it's
time.
like a tree kind of.
Yeah, they kind of open. I mean, glacier is slow moving down. So when they're moving down, the cracks widens. So in your GPX map, it'll be like 24 kilometers. But when you reach the crevasse, you'll realize you have to walk for 30 because you have to go around the crevasse sometimes.
So you mean glaciers look this way?
Yeah, this is where we camped. This right side picture. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yes. I think that campsite name was Kaintal or Kalapari, if I'm not wrong. That is a glacial lake.
So you went with India X or something?
This I went with an organization.
Nice. How then?
So that is a glacial lake.
Okay.
What you see. You have to go around it. Rocks that you see, those are the moraines I was talking about.
Right.
Those are balanced. Like they're not balanced basically.
So you go around and see the safest point to cross the glacier.
You go around and you climb. On the right side there's a place to climb. The image. That's a huge glacier. You get to traverse the entire length of the glacier. Almost the entire length of the glacier.
To cross
It is.
Like if you misstep something, you
Nothing
are
like
carried
that,
away or something.
But there are crevasses along, so you need to be very careful where you're stepping.
Oh.
And some place where there's black ice, you might slip. And it's ice everywhere, but there's also soil, permafrost above it.
It's slippery, you
It's
mean?
slippery, little bit of slippery. You need to be just careful.
But what about that holes, like the crevices?
You need to go around it mostly.
No, you said you may step on a hole, like,
Crevasse, yeah. If you go down it, you never know how deep it is. And most of the mountaineering accidents happens in a crevasse.
But you have to cross this thing. You have to cross the glacier here.
Glacier. There was a section in that trek where I found glacial quicksand. So regular quicksand, but you need to move fast. If you stop, your shoes will get stuck and you're like going down slowly. There are rockfall zones. Again, there are moraines all along the left side. So there are rocks falling down every now and then. So you need to keep a watch.
And how long was this trek?
This was 8 days.
Wow.
We kept a buffer day. In case the weather goes bad, we don't go.
How much did you cover kilometer wise?
Kilometer, I think 60 kilometers approx.
In 1 week.
8 days, yeah.
8 days.
Yes. I mean, if you're acclimatized, definitely you can do it in 2-3 days.
But no, you have to keep as long as you want.
Yes.
Yeah?
This route, when you reach like this entire section, you will find this Bakarwal community. They have herds of sheep and they are the ones who
sheep-herding community. Nice. So tell me about the community. Did you guys interact with the community?
Little bit. This trek is only open during the monsoon season, like right now, like July to August, September. Rest of the year
would be different, not there?
Weather would be like okay, like it's much
summery weather,
but not hot. Okay, it's cold.
No. But summer, in that terms.
Yes. Winter, it's harsh, like heavy snows, and it's not traversable at all in winters. So these herd community, they come down in winters. They have these nomadic shelters over there, made of stones. They stay in those
Wow.
stones and
This is a very good masculine urge, right?
yeah.
If nothing happens,
Yes.
like,
So they
right,
stay there.
Right.
They'll be going around with their sheeps. And what I've heard is they, it's like a barter system. They sell the sheep. They give the sheep in exchange for wheat, dal or whatever. Yeah.
More ships you have, more wealthy you are.
It's kind of, yes.
Yeah. Then this trek, okay. So you spent 8 days
Yeah.
in this trek. It
and
was
ends in
difficult.
Kishtwar. It's that
Really?
end. Yeah, it's in
Kashmir.
Jammu region.
Mhm.
So Kashmir has Jammu region, Kashmir region.
Right.
So in Kishtwar, it's green. It's like the tourists. It's not yet touristy kind of part of Kashmir, and
Mhm.
it's green as far as your eyes can reach.
Mhm.
It's beautiful. It looks like Switzerland in photos. Trust me, like I'll show you the photos later. It's that beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if I have to
yes.
go for this trek
Yes.
from South India,
Yeah.
so how do I go about that?
You need to contact some trekking organization. Otherwise,
okay.
you won't get permission.
So I contacted a trekking organization. So where would they tell me to come?
They will ask you to come to Srinagar. Srinagar is the most pickup point. Srinagar, you drive from Srinagar to Kargil.
How long is the
I
journey?
think it's a day's journey.
1 day journey.
One day, almost
Bus?
a day. They'll have a pickup truck or car or whatever they arrange. It's a good road though. You climb up the Zozila Pass. You cross Kargil. From Kargil, you have to go to Panikar. Panikar is a village, base village of this trek. So Panikar, you get to see a 7,000 meter peak called Mount Nun. You get to see it right in front of you. And from Panikar, you go to the first campsite. The first campsite, I think it was Denora. I don't remember the name exactly. It is a confluence of two rivers at 12,000 feet. And once you cross that Srinagar to that Kargil dry Ladakh landscape, it's completely different. The culture changes. Everything changes. Like there are farms. There is wheat farms in that summer months. There are herders. You don't feel like you're in some different place altogether. It's like you need to.
People are different.
People are
Their
different.
priorities are different.
Priorities are different.
Lifestyle is different.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, you can also take a motorcycle and do all this.
Right.
Like, go around.
So many things to do.
Yeah,
right?
so many things to do in India.
Right.
Yes.
So, and this trek would cost how much if you're going with the organization?
With organization, I think it will. They change every season, like depending on the permissions.
Right. On average, approximate.
10, 15.
15K.
Yeah.
8
days, including food,
and
accommodation.
traveling cost and everything, you need a
You
budget
can
of
go
25.
Yeah, you can go for cheap, like by train. Now there's a train to Srinagar now.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
But that would take a long time, right?
No.
3 days?
No, train is the fastest.
Yeah?
I mean,
2 days?
from Jammu, before it used to take 8 hours by bus. Now it's just 3 hours.
No. I'm
From
talking
here
about
you're talking.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it will take more than 3 days. Yes,
Right.
you're right. That's what they say. Time is money.
So that was your hardest trek.
Yes.
So, and then you continued trekking.
I mean, this was recent. Varwan
Okay,
was
this
very
is
recent.
recent, okay.
Yeah. We
So
kind
how
of
many mountains you have trekked? Do you keep a count of...
mountains, like summits, not much. But I've trekked some treks in the Himalayas.
What is different trekking in Himalaya than in South India?
South India, the weather is pretty humid. You sweat like crazy. In Himalayas, you don't sweat that much. And altitude, after some point, you get to know, you feel it. You feel that air thinning of air.
Even breathing.
Even taking like 2 steps forward is a very difficult process over there. I mean, here you feel it's that easy. You're like overconfident. You reach there, take 2 steps. So if you're acclimatized, if you stay there for a month or so, you will have more red blood cells to,
pick up the oxygen.
pick up the oxygen. But you're going on a trek.
No, did you feel that
A lot of times.
anemic condition, no?
So it's called acute, the serious consequences is acute mountain sickness, AMS.
Have you seen people going through that?
I had AMS.
You had AMS?
I had AMS.
So
yes.
how did it feel?
For me, the oxygen saturation showed like about 85%. But I had slight headache for 2 days. Like a point headache,
Uncomfortable.
And I was kind of having an indigestion and feeling nausea, but I didn't vomit, like nausea.
Didn't feel good
Didn't
for 2
feel
days.
good for 2 days.
Then you
until I
got
descended.
acclimatized?
No, I descended later. Like, I finished the trek and I descended a little bit down, then I was doing better.
Which trek this was?
This was in Varwan.
Okay, this trek.
Varwan only I had AMS, yeah.
So you didn't acclimatize and went there.
It was a 10 days trek,
I
so
thought,
yeah.
okay.
I mean,
If
you
you
don't
are
get
doing,
the opportunity to acclimatize also
Right,
in such
right.
cases.
So it's better to stay there for like 3-4 days in such elevations and then
I mean, depends on the organization and what kind. I mean, if you are just crossing the pass and again coming down, it's okay.
But if you have to come back, would the local guide be with you, or you have to,
Again, depends on the organization how safe they want to take it.
Crazy, man. Okay.
During my mountaineering course, I had seen like a lot of stuff.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of injuries, rock falling on, rocks tumbling down the mountain.
Yeah. Why did you decide mountaineering? Like, what gave you a thought? Like, let me complete this certificate, and that's a very unique and different thing to be certified with. No.
Yes.
You have an engineering degree, and suddenly, why mountaineering degree?
I wanted to explore a course in outdoors. I mean, explore something in the field of outdoors, and I don't know, for some reason I always wanted to be a mountaineer. Somewhere in the back of my mind, that mountaineering thing
with
was
that rope and
that rope hat, and it felt impossible, but I wanted to try it out. So this mountaineering course has been there. Then this friend of mine from, I think she told me about this mountaineering course. She was doing the course that next month. It was in Kodachadri only, she told me. She told me about this course, and that's when I researched more about it. Then I came to know, okay, there are some institutes where I can do it. There are like 4 institutes where you can do it from. I chose this NIMAS in Arunachal Pradesh.
What are the other?
Other one is NIM Uttarkashi. It's in Uttarakhand. Another is HMI, Himalayan Mountaineering Institute.
In?
Darjeeling. Yeah, that is very famous. It's one of the oldest in India.
That is always booked, I feel. Then.
Always booked. You have like 2-3 years of waiting over there for the basic course.
2-3 years of waiting.
Yes.
Wow.
So I booked in NIMAS because NIMAS is very close to Tawang in Arunachal Pradesh. And it's very remote, and the glacier looks massive. So I did this course in this glacier called Meerathang Glacier. You can Google it. There are a lot of images.
What's the name of this
Meerathang, MEERA.
No, Meerathang.
Meerath Glacier.
Arunachal, no?
Yes, this is the glacier where I was trained. That's the ice wall.
This was your mountaineering.
Yeah, see the small students over there.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the ice wall I had to climb as part of the course.
Okay. It's the icy mountain.
I mean, it's proper mountaineering, it's the glacier. This is the glacier.
If you can climb an ice mountain, you can climb any mountain, you mean?
No, this is part of the training
okay.
Which can, equip you better with climbing.
So you had a training here?
Yes. So I chose NIMAS, and this was at 16,500 feet, this glacier. The other glaciers of other institutes were like in a little bit of low altitudes. So I wanted to, and this, you are very close to the Indo-China border. Very close, in fact. So I wanted to explore this side of the country as well. And that's why I chose NIMAS. And one more thing was the Special Forces instructors. I wanted to see them.
Oh, they also come here and protect the border from...
No. They are like instructors. They are on deputation from the army. Like just
right. But still, there's a special reason the country has kept those,
Probably, I don't know. Yes, possibly, yes. Right. So, NIMAS, the first 7 days of the institute, of the course, is in the institute itself.
Like drawing board and
no,
not going outside, you mean?
Yeah, I would say it's in this small town called Dirang. First day, they will take you, the institute is on the top of a hill. Dirang town is down in the valley. It's like a 4 kilometers of steep road which takes you to the institute. First day morning, it's a morning run to the town and back. There was like 2 people who quit. They couldn't handle it.
Okay.
Because it's actually tiring. Running 4 kilometers downhill and uphill.
Quit means
physically they were not.
People told them the instructor told them go.
No, they only were like
Mutsune.
Kind of thing, and they quit. So and by 9 o'clock you're back in the institute. You have your breakfast. Then 9 to 1 o'clock you have artificial wall climbing. They train you on
wall climbing
with and they teach you all the technique of belaying and ropes and knots. Like when one group is climbing, the other group is taught ropes and knot techniques, how to make all the mountaineering related ropes. That was my first week, basically. First week morning, you'll have PT. Instead of like small runs, push-ups and strength training exercises, then you have, the day starts at 4. Because Arunachal, the sun rises very early.
Oh, wow.
Like 4:30 only, it's like, the 6:30 of Mangalore.
How cold it is?
At institute, not that much. It's in a very low altitude. Manageable cold. And you're in like t-shirt during the day.
Do you sweat there?
Yes, you sweat because you're doing some activities like push-ups at the hot sun. You'll definitely sweat. And 4 o'clock the day starts. 5 they ask you to fall in. If you are late by even a second, they'll The entire your entire rope or team might get punished. And then you have PT till 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock you have breakfast. Then 9 to 1, as I told, artificial this thing. 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock it's again break. Then evening you have classroom sessions on mountain medicines and etiquettes and a lot of that goes on for a week. And in between, instead of the morning run, they'll take you on a trek, like a long trek with light load, like 7-8 kgs of load, so that you get your body gets used to the trekking with a backpack. It's like 12-15 kilometers of trek with 7-8 kgs of load. Come back by afternoon. Evening you have the same classroom session. On day 6 you have a test, like 1 mile run test, I think in 7 minutes or something. If you finish in 7 minutes, you're in excellent. Or then you have artificial wall climbing test. And evening, and next day you go to the glacier. So evening they take you to the Dirang town for any last minute shopping or anything like that. And next day early in the morning, we start off by vehicles. So Dirang,
after 1 week, no?
After a week, Dirang, you take they arrange vehicles for you. You go by the vehicles. You cross this Sela Pass. Sela Pass is at 13,000 feet by road. And you get down in a place and you trek. That is hard that day because your backpack is almost 22 kgs, which has your all your mountaineering equipments, helmet, harness, your snow boots, your ice axe, crampons, and all your regular stuff, whatever you need. And you trek, I think, 10 kilometers
with that backpack.
And next 7 days, you are in that place. It's a place called New Melling. Over there, you have actual rock climbing. Proper boulders.
No icy
mountains. But schedule remains the same. Morning 5 o'clock you have the fallen. You have a PT till 9-10. You have breakfast training. 9 to 1 is again rock climbing.
What for breakfast?
Breakfast it's mostly puri and chole.
No egg and
egg is there. Oats. Yeah.
Okay, that is your breakfast. Okay.
Yeah, lunch is a normal dal chawal or chicken. You get non-veg meat. And evening.
Coming back to the training.
9 to 1 o'clock is again rock climbing. At the same time, they'll teach you how to make bases with the ropes. Base is something where you go up a rock and you put the rope and some like people can take that support to climb that rock.
Like that's when you do a team activity, team climbing.
No, they don't teach you like you have to go up and make a base over there.
Okay.
They'll teach you like ground how to tie a base, how to make whatever mountain equipments, how to use them. And different type of support you can use, like probably a tree root or a rock.
So what are the equipments are there in mountaineering?
I mean, there is pitons, there is ice axe, there is crampons. Ice axe you must be knowing. It's an axe which used to climb ice walls. Gripping ice walls. You hit it on ice and you use it for climbing up.
No, for this training, like training on week 2.
Week 2, you use a rope.
Okay. Rope is the first important component.
Very important component
of mountaineering.
Yeah, very important component of mountaineering.
So how rope helps in mountaineering? In what ways rope helps?
So a rope with a carabiner. Carabiner is that clip which you use to tie yourself with the rope. Rope is very important because rope is you basically rope yourself to prevent your fall. It will arrest your fall. You can take the support of the rope to climb yourself up. Some of the equipments are a jumar, if I'm not wrong. It is used to climb yourself up without just using a rope.
If you're climbing a mountain where nobody has explored before.
Yes, there's a lead climber who climbs using bare this thing, and he kind of every few meters he climbs, he self anchors himself using hammer or something so that something arrests his fall. And as soon as he reaches up, he'll find a possible place. He'll take the rope, he'll make a base. He'll put the rope down so that the next climber can easily climb up now.
Even he can sit there and also he can help support other climbers moving up.
That wouldn't be recommended. Somebody down will belay this climber so that he can arrest the fall. If he supports it, he also might. I mean, he can just make a base and probably climb up.
So rope is very important.
Rope is the most important. And carabiner. Then there's a descender. Descender is a kind of a figure of 8. It's a 8 like of a thing where it's used to descend down a rock face.
It has 2 contact points to the rope.
Yes.
Okay.
So this thing, it's like a one-way thing. I mean, you can go up, but it locks itself. It won't come down.
You
put it on the rope. You go up, you climb up.
It gives a grip.
Gives a grip. So there's a rock face. You go up, that locks itself over there. You walk up a little bit on the rock. Again, you keep that balance. Again, you put it up.
So what supports your hips and lower part?
The harness is on your hip.
Okay.
So you the Jumar is also put on the
correct.
harness. And there's an external carabiner which is supporting to the rock. They teach all these techniques on
So this happened in the week 2.
week 2. Yeah,
All this
all
equipped
this.
with.
Yeah, kind of. And on one of these days in week 2, you're also taken to a 12,000 feet village, small village, as part of an acclimatization, so that you acclimatize to the altitude and come back down. So one thing about acclimatizing is you gain height and come back down. So climb high and rest low. So even when you're climbing Everest, people, they go to advanced base camp and they come back down. They do it multiple times. They go all the way to somewhere on the top and come back down. Summit attempt, it's easy for them.
So that's how they acclimatize.
They acclimatize. So yeah, this small village tour was part of the acclimatization. It was at 11,000 feet.
So you have to go to the village and come back.
Come back by afternoon.
This is in the week 2.
Week 2, yeah. And end of week 2, you're on your way to the glacier now.
I mean, were you able to feel the changes happening in your body?
Yeah,
Like when you enrolled mountaineering on the
Yes,
process, like when you
yes.
came to week 2, did you notice any changes in the body?
I felt more stronger, definitely. Week 2 is when I injured my shoulder for the first time. We were climbing that rock after a heavy rain, and my belay was a bit loose. I mean, nothing would have happened, but when I fell back down, I held on to a rock. I shouldn't have. If I had fell back, the rope would have arrested my fall. But that's when it came off for the first time.
It was the instinct to hold on.
And but it didn't dangle or something. It just went back immediately. But that shoulder was a bit weak back then. Week 3, you go to the next campsite, which is just like a transit campsite. You stay there for a night. Next day, you take half your load to the next campsite and come back to this campsite. It's called load ferry.
Again, training.
Again, acclimatizing and taking half your stuff so that it'll be easier on your body. So the next campsite was Jitang, where we took half our stuff, kept it over there in a tent, and came back down. And next day again we went to Jitang, back to Jitang. Jitang is at 13,500 feet. And that evening we had survival night. That is part of the course. Survival night, you have to make shelter on your own. You are divided into your own teams of 10 people, 8 to 10 people, and you have to make your shelter. You have to make your food.
By yourself or teamwork?
Teamwork.
Okay.
And at that altitude, at that cold, now the cold hits you. It's a bit challenging. And the water is icy cold. You have to wash your utensils. You have to collect water, prepare dinner.
Collect water from the glacier?
From the stream. There's a stream coming in.
Wow.
You have to collect water from the stream. And make the shelter for all 8 of us. One shelter. You just
One big tent, huh?
No, not tent.
Shelter mean by what? Shelter?
Using whatever ropes you have, whatever raincoats you have. The poncho raincoat. And you have to, like twigs or branches or whatever, you cover it.
Got it. Okay.
And all 8 of you must have survived the night.
Survive that night.
Survive that night.
That cold.
That cold.
How minus?
Night it'll reach up to -4, -5. And you also have to collect firewood for cooking. And that fire should keep burning throughout the entire night as part of the course. I mean, somebody should watch guard. So you have to take turns every 2 hours.
I mean, fire guarding the place was the favorite part, no?
I mean,
you get the warmth and...
No, it's not fun because sleeping bag is much better. Because inside a sleeping bag basically traps your body heat. You're warm inside. But fire, the smoke, fire direction can change. You have to collect firewood. I mean, yeah, if you're adventurous, anything can...
That was the part of the training, survival night.
So fire serves 2 purposes. One is boiling the water the entire night. Second is wild animals will keep away.
Right.
So that is part of survival night. But at 12 o'clock, there were some teams which did really poorly. So we were all called back to our nice cozy tents at midnight.
So nothing, it didn't go as...
It didn't go till morning. But we were doing good. Our team was doing good.
How many teams were there?
I think 8 or 9 teams.
And each team having 6-7 people?
Yeah, I think 8-9 people.
Oh, that is almost 80-100 enrollment.
Yeah. Yes.
Every batch,
yeah.
So who are these people? Like in different corners from India?
Anywhere in India. All outdoor enthusiasts, first timers, there were people who had never stepped into the mountains during the course because they were heard about it and they want to be a mountaineer.
Nice.
There were athletes, there were doctors, there was like all aspects. Age group between 16 was the youngest, 16 to 42, 45. Yeah.
And gender ratio?
Gender ratio in NIMAS it's quite low, like those just 10 girls. But
not bad number.
Yeah. But other institutes there'll be like it's like equal, you get gender ratio. And other institutes have like only ladies batch running around.
Nice. Okay, that is week 3.
Beginning of week 3.
Beginning of week 3.
And week 4. Like
Survival
this,
nights.
this just the transit from that rock climbing, new milling. To
How a
this.
survival night helps you in mountaineering?
So in case you're lost, you don't have a shelter, you are trained how to survive that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a hands-on training where you are on the watchful eyes of the instructors.
So how do you fire in that is
You have a
easy
lighter,
job? Lighter, right? Okay.
not Stone Age techniques.
Right.
Yeah. They give you matchbox.
Right.
They give you dal, chawal, rice, everything. So you just need to cook it. That's it. Cooking is also a bit of challenge over there
Mm.
because high altitude the pressure is very low.
Okay.
So you need to cook more, like cook for a longer time basically,
Mm-hmm.
just to boil rice.
So that is survival night.
That is survival night. Next
That
day
is the
morning-
beginning of week 3.
Yeah, that's the beginning of week 3. Yes. And next day morning, you go to the glacier campsite.
Mm-hmm.
It's I think around 14,000 feet.
Okay.
Glacier campsite. The glacier is 3 kilometers away. You stay there for that entire 4-5 days over there. You climb up to the glacier and come back down. Climb to the glacier, do the training, come back down. That's a entire
Schedule. Mm-hmm.
So glacier campsite, it's like, they have been using that campsite for quite some time now. It's like, that people have been using it. There's a well boundary and, there's a kind of a semi-permanent kitchen over there. And it's like, it was, when I reached in the evening, it was completely dry. Nothing, very summer, April, May weather. Next day morning when I woke up, there was like this thick snow outside, complete whiteout, and it was still snowing non-stop. That was my first snow experience, and that day training got cancelled because of the snow, because that much snow had accumulated in that one night.
Right.
And we had to clear the snow from the tent to prevent it from collapsing. Somebody had to do all that work. Because we had to take turns every 2 hours
just to clear the snow
from the tent and around the tent so that it doesn't percolate and come inside. And next day onwards the training started. Every day we had to trek to 16,500 feet. We had to cross some moraine section again where like rocks are tumbling down. Reach the glacier by 9:10. Train till 12 in the afternoon. 2 hours of training in that ice wall where you are taught all the ice climbing techniques and crevasse. If you fall into a crevasse, how to arrest your fall, how to rescue you first, and if you're falling down a mountain or snow, how to stop your fall using an ice axe.
Ice axe, okay.
Yeah, how to stop yourself and all that. You come back down. That goes on for the next 4 days. The 4th day you have again ice climbing test. You come back down.
So how do you climb? Do you climb with the axe
There's
or
axe? There's always a rope belay which just arrests your fall. That's it.
It's support.
Support,
Okay.
not support. It's like safety.
That doesn't give you any support on your weight.
No,
So you have to
you only have to climb up
with your own
with your own hands and feet.
Okay. So rope doesn't help you with your weight balancing.
Little bit. Some people might pull, but it doesn't help much.
Mm-hmm. So you need to have a lot of strength, right? In
Yes, legs and arms both.
Okay. How many pull-ups you do a day?
I don't.
But can you climb a mountain without doing pull-ups?
Yes. Leg strength.
Mm-hmm.
It needs equal, body strength. I have sufficient. Leg strength, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pull-ups, I can do 1 pull-ups, but that's not. I need to work on it more because of shoulder injury. It's
okay.
Yeah.
Then, how did it finish?
4 days, you come back down. Then you trek all the way back down for the next 2 days.
Okay.
By now it's like day 24, day 25. Evening you reach the institute. Again, long day of travel and institute. And next day you have a return test. Proper return test for like 2 hours. Whatever theory you have learnt, it's a return test.
Theory, you mean knots and those
No
things?
knots, like number of river crossing techniques. Oh yeah, one more, I missed out a major thing in between. So while coming back down, it's a 2 days trek. You come back to this new milling where you had this rope climbing. Over there, you are taught river crossing techniques. So over there, I don't know whether they do it for all the groups, but my group had it. There is something called Tyrolean traverse. It's like you tie a rope between river. It's a river crossing technique where you tie a rope between the rivers, and it's a tight rope, and you have to go.
Got it.
When you reach the middle of the rope, these army guys, they will lock the rope. You cannot cross, and then they will dip you in the water, that ice cold water. I'll show you that video. It's madness. You will go numb. And so they say that all the glacier dirt has to go down in glacier water only. And that's the first bath you have in 15 days, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. So you don't have bath for like 15 days.
Nice. So that was your first bath in the icy cold water.
Icy cold water.
How did it feel?
Man, I mean, before only some of us had, some few of them had lost it. They were like terrified. Ice cold water.
Even the weather was cold, right?
Weather is cold, yeah, of course it's cold. I mean, not manageable cold, t-shirt cold, but
Okay.
the water is really cold. It's coming right from the glacier, come on.
So how long did they guys dip you guys
They'll dip
there?
you like 10, 15 dips.
Okay.
Full proper dip. I'll show you the video, you'll be shocked.
By the end of the 15 dip, you are adapted to that dip, right?
But not this. This is, that dipping part is not part of the course. It is just to
Mental.
mental resilience, to build that courage and confidence and stuff.
So how did it feel when you made back to this other side of the river?
I had the confidence to do anything at that time. It changed. That thing transforms you for some reason. Like, I've seen one of my friends, he was dipped 35 times.
If they have personal grudges or something.
No, he was like I had a shoulder injury, so they went light on me.
Okay.
Some people, they had
Nice.
and yeah, back to institute.
Okay.
You have the test,
Written test.
and after that they'll grade you, like what grade you got. Alpha is the highest you can get. If you have the alpha grade, you can do your advanced mountaineering course. Then you have B and C.
What grade did you get?
I got alpha.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is advanced mountaineering? How different is than this?
So advanced is basically same, almost similar. Not same, I would say similar. But advanced, you're mostly tested of whatever skills you have learnt in basic. You won't be taught ropes and knots again, but you will be applying it over there.
You have to be the adventurer
Yes.
and tie the first knot to new mountains or something like that.
something like that. And you have more adventurous rock faces. In advanced course, you have an overhang.
Oh, okay.
So this glacier, you stayed down. You trekked every day 2-3 kilometers and go into the glacier. And in advanced course, you stay in the glacier. You camp on the ice wall, near the ice wall.
Okay, overhang. What do you mean by overhang?
Overhang is like basic rock only, but there is like,
You have to
you have a ceiling.
support-
You have a
yeah.
ceiling, and you have to go beyond the ceiling.
Okay, you have to pass that to
Yes.
get the alpha in
No,
the
not
advanced.
like that. They just judge you by your technique, what you use.
How
They
you
don't-
solve
How you
problems.
solve the problem. Like if you're using the right technique or wrong technique. Some people might climb it, but they might use a wrong technique.
Right.
So basic course also, I did not climb all the way up to the rock face, but I use the right technique. And basic course, they judge you based on your mental grit. Like you show up even though you're tired. You just show up at all the places, you get the grade.
And why grades are important?
Grades are important because you can do your next course.
Did any of your mountaineering things help you in other ways?
So when you do your course, it's easier to get permissions to do expedition in the Himalayas. It's like a free pass. Not free pass, I would say, but it's an easy way to get permission. Because they know you are skilled. To lead some treks in Uttarakhand right now, you need the basic mountaineering course. Otherwise,
To
you
be a
cannot
trek
lead.
guide, right?
To be a trek guide, yes.
Okay, this whole experience took you 25 days,
28 days.
28 days.
Yes.
And how much did it cost in fee wise?
20,000.
20,000.
Yes.
Not
Including
bad.
food, accommodation, everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like subsidized
And
by the
stay?
government. It's
Stay also by the government.
yeah.
And how is the stay?
Stay
Any
right now,
complaints?
it's very good.
Okay.
But my institute is fairly new.
Right.
So for me it was nice, but it's 80 of us in a tent.
Right. Okay.
Right now they have bunk beds and a lot of amenities. HMI has really good amenities. In fact, they have proper rooms, bunk beds and stuff.
And what is the cost difference between these two different
It's almost
institutes?
same. Almost same.
20K
20k yeah.
for 28
Right
days.
now I think it's 23, 24k. Yes.
But for 28 days.
28 days.
1 month you have to book completely.
Yes.
If you're planning a mountaineering
Yes.
course,
Yes.
1 month.
1 month you have to
complete dedication.
Yeah.
Do you get network there?
Yeah. Last 15 days, no.
Last 15 days, no. Okay.
When you're on the glacier, when you live
Offline, complete
offline, no way you can contact anyone.
Wow.
So that's why at the end
15
of
days, no?
like 7-8 days into the
Okay, what did you do when you got the first network after 15 days?
I called home immediately.
Called home.
Everybody. Like, only my friend had a network. We all used his phone. Like that first signal, he got it.
With SIM?
I don't remember.
Okay. What did you tell your parents?
I'm done with training. We're all safe. That's
Okay.
it. Yeah.
What did they say?
Okay, good.
Waiting
That's
for your
it.
call
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something like that?
I mean, they must be worried because they see the news and some things happen somewhere, that fear is always there.
Okay, first call to your parents.
Yes.
Okay. And were you using phone more after that trek, or were you reduce your phone usage, or you came back to your normal level after reaching home?
Reached normal immediately. You
Immediately.
do excess stuff after
Right,
reaching. You see
right.
how much messages. I mean, you have a lot of messages, emails, and
So sudden, did you get overwhelmed by the responsibilities again? Like you spent complete 1 month off
yeah.
grid,
No,
coming back to city, and
I
you
wouldn't say
have
that.
more
I was more confident to handle the responsibilities.
interesting take.
Yes.
So what should someone know before signing up a basic mountaineering course?
Definitely how their body reacts in high altitude, I would say. Just go for a small trek in the high altitude so that they know how they are. Like I've seen athletes over here, but when they reach the high altitude there, they behave differently. So that is one main thing. That's one of the most important thing. Just go for a trek in the Himalayas. Feel the Himalayas once. Feel the cold. You don't know, like if you're not exposed to the Himalayas at all and you go for the BMC. I mean, people can do it, people do it, but it is better that way. You know how you are, how you react. You must be fit, going to the gym every day over here, but it's a different game over
So
there.
any mountaineer you would look up to, you admire, like any story, like?
Yeah, I know the Anurag Malu. He had his story is, I don't know how he survived that. He fell into so there's a mountain called Annapurna in Nepal. It is one of the 8,000
tallest mountain,
one of the tallest mountains in the world, and also the most dangerous. So he fell into a crevasse, into the ice crevasse, and people thought he died, and he was there for 3 days.
Oh.
And he got rescued 3 days later, alive.
Wow. Somebody should make a documentary out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't know. I'm sure even he's. But yeah.
Yeah, that deserves a podcast if that guy is watching. Has mountaineering changed the way you look at life?
Definitely, yes.
Like how can you express it?
Like mountains, everything in life is like climbing a mountain. There's ups and downs, there's struggle. I mean, you can draw a parallel between your life and
climbing an
actual mountain. Like reaching a summit is achieving a goal probably in your life.
Nice.
Definitely there are challenges which comes along with it. Like how much you prepare for the challenge is how prepared you are while actually climbing a mountain.
So do you climb to conquer or surrender?
I would say surrender, or both. I would say, I don't know. I mean, like I would say while starting it will be like a conquer the mountain, but definitely when I reach the summit it's surrender.
Nice way to put it. Would you still climb if no one ever knew you did? You can't tell anybody that you climbed the mountain. Would you still climb?
Yes, definitely, yes.
Why?
Climbing for me, as I told, it's something personal. It's not like, I don't climb for validation or something. Like when I'm feeling the lowest of my life in some point, I would definitely climb.
Nice. Okay, that's about mountaineering. Anything else people would love to know about mountaineering, or pretty informative thing?
If you're going for a trek in the mountains, better go prepared. Like a little bit of physical activity, climbing stairs with some weighted backpacks, because you're not climbing empty-handed or, you will have a backpack with you. It's going to be hard. And go with the thought that, it's not like a tourist, place where everything is organized for you. It's very uncertain. Anything can happen. It's an adventure which you don't know what will.
You have to adapt to the change.
You have to adapt to the change. So go with an open mind. On my first trek to Biaskund, there was a landslide right next to the campsite.
Oh.
That was pretty scary. But, the entire group, we were prepared for that adventure. So we didn't nobody complained, or that was, a turning moment.
Right.
Yes.
So which one would you say is the most beginner friendly for someone starting out? Most beautiful and beginner friendly?
There are a lot of such treks.
Yes.
In the Himalayas. So I would name a few. So in Uttarakhand, there's a trek called Daira Bugyal. It's a very easy trek. People do it in 4 days. It's a massive greenish meadows landscape, and you get to see Gangotri and Yamunotri ranges right next to you, left and right. Like, one side is Gangotri, other side is Yamunotri. So it's a beautiful trek with it's like low effort and high satisfaction and value.
Okay. Second,
I have done this trek called Kuari Pass.
Like in the Himalayas?
In the Himalayas. So Kuari Pass, you get to see some of the highest mountains in India, like Nanda Devi, Drongiri. These are some 7,000 peak summits, right, very close to you. These are some easy treks, Kuari Pass. And there's also Kedarkanta. Kedarkanta is a summit. It's a very popular trek. I wouldn't recommend going there. It's always crowded.
Right. Full of Maggie packets.
Daba,
right.
And a lot of pollution, people.
So what differentiates these two treks in a sense? Why do you find less people on the other, two treks and more in Kedarnath trek?
Again, it's social media.
Yes. Right? So many, even in Pune, Dudhsage, many people rush up to that place.
So the other person sees the social media post and he also wants to. So if I tell them not to do Kedarkanta, they're like, there is snow in Kedarkanta. I'm like, snow is there in other trek also.
Is there an underrated gem, something not many people know about, but they should?
Arunachal Pradesh.
Yes. Tell me about the entire state.
I have just been to a small part of Arunachal Pradesh.
How long did you stay there?
I was there for 28 days. So Arunachal Pradesh is still a lot unexplored, and there's very minimal tourism. like organized tourism and organized trips, because reaching Arunachal Pradesh is a little bit effort for the main central India, because you have to go to Guwahati first. From Guwahati, you take a vehicle, 11-12 hours of journey up the mountain. Arunachal Pradesh, if you go remote places, some places, you won't find even a restaurant proper where you can have a proper meal. You only get local food. And if you're stuck somewhere, you might have to stay with a local, or, there are no hotels or homestays or something.
That's the beauty there.
That's the beauty of Arunachal Pradesh.
How is the food?
Food is really nice. It's very similar to South, like it's mostly rice based, and it's very simple, but a lot of dishes.
Lot of sides.
And it's also known for yak meat.
Have you tried yak meat?
I have had yak momos.
Okay. How was it?
It was good.
Okay.
I'm not that much into non-veg, but...
How is the weather in Arunachal?
Weather, pretty much like anywhere in the Himalayas. It's cold and, like winters are very cold.
You get to see the mountain ranges?
Yes, the higher you go, it definitely is.
Okay.
So there's the Sela Pass. It's one of the motorable passes in India. It's 13,000 feet. You get mountains on all, like snow mountains all around it.
People go for biking in the Himalayas, not in the Arunachal.
Arunachal also they go, but very few.
Very few, right?
There's this place called Tawang. Okay. It's after Sela Pass, you get to go to Tawang.
It's like Bhutanish kind of thing, no?
Yes.
Wow. So bike rides
happen. But very few people go. So recently, few years back, I think back in 2013, there was a Malayalam movie which came out where the hero rides to Tawang on his motorcycle from Kerala. So from Kerala, there's been that cult following of
going to
Tawang by motorcycle.
Nice.
Since then, there's been some people exploring that side of the country.
Do you know what's special here rather than that you don't find it anywhere else in the world? Anywhere else in India?
The lack of tourism, I would say.
Less people, better it is.
Yes, better it is.
Nice.
There is a little bit of tourism that's happening now, but it's comparatively...
Which experience do you think is the best done solo? And which one with friends?
Best done solo?
Himalayan Treks?
Yeah, definitely yes. I would recommend anybody to go on Himalayan Treks solo.
Solo?
Yes. That way you get to experience it more, speak to new people, and when you go with friends, what I've seen is you always stick to your group and you don't explore more than that. But when you go solo, you actually see stuff, you observe more things, you get out of your...
It's kind of a nice solitude as well as can socialize as well.
Yes.
So which one do you prefer, solo or a group, trek with friends?
I would prefer solo. Yeah, solo in the sense, not even with a group. I go on my own. What I prefer.
Not even any group, alone.
Just alone, yeah.
You're a different beast. Okay, where did you do the solo trek?
Solo trek, Western Ghats, I've done a lot. But Himalayas, not yet.
Not yet.
I've done Daira Bugya a little bit of solo, but I've not camped over there.
And which one with the friends? Like, which is the best experience friends can plan out?
Friends in the sense, if they're all beginners, then Kedarkanta would be a good choice. It'll be crowded, that's...
Right.
Or experience-wise, I think surfing. You should go with friends. I went with friends. I'd gone with friends, I'd gone solo also.
Surfing.
Yeah. So friends was a much better experience.
What's the most beautiful place you have ever woken up in that you still remember that morning?
That would be Varwan. One of the... any campsite in Varwan.
Varwan?
Yes.
What's so beautiful here? How is the morning like?
So, see, before the pass crossing, the mountains, there's different patterns you see in the mountains. And morning sun is usually very clear in the Himalayas. And when the first light touches the snow-capped peaks, it's just beautiful to watch.
It reflects.
It reflects.
Then how would it change the weather? Do you get a little warm?
Yeah, just after sunrise, when the sunlight first rays reaches the campsite, everybody will be rushing to the sun to get that warmth, that first warmth.
Nice.
And, just bask in the sun and for some time, grabbing all the warmth. Because later you won't get it in the night. Night you will just crave for sunlight because, it's that cold and...
Nice experience. And if you have to poop and all, you go to the outdoors?
See, if you're going with an organized group, you will have the toilet tent. It's a tent with a hole in the between. There's a privacy. But if you're going solo or with some small group of friends, you'll have to, you just take a shovel and...
Which is better?
Both depends on...
Okay.
I've been in both experiences, but I think the open is
better.
Yes,
no?
yes.
Right.
The first time I had go out in the open was during my BMC. So there they had made a rule wherein there was a huge boulder. So boys go right side of the boulder and girls go on the left. It's a huge place, so it's
Okay. Then finding a place.
finding a place and yeah.
Then peace.
I mean, if you are able to poop anywhere, you will have really you'll enjoy all the treks.
Right.
There was a meme recently which I had seen on the internet.
Which said?
Which said that if you are able to poop anywhere in the world, you will enjoy all your trips.
So now let's explore outdoor market.
Okay.
Business-wise and
Okay.
culture-wise,
Okay.
especially in India. Yeah, as you said, many people have tried these things, no? Like
Yes.
Malabar, Rainfest,
River Festival.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of risk and courage to start
Yes,
something like that.
Yes.
So what are the other opportunities you see? Like if you were to become sudden entrepreneurial,
Okay.
so what would you do in the outdoor space?
Outdoor space, see, you need to find that niche somewhere. Because trekking is, I feel it's a bit saturated at the point. Like Himalayan Treks, almost all of them, different, all companies they provide, like anything you want, you will get it. Some companies they provide like full course meals, dessert, everything
on the trek.
In the Himalayan Trek.
Okay.
You'll get, the night dinner will have rice, roti, two dishes, gulab jamun, then so it's
very saturated.
It's very saturated. I mean,
so you wouldn't go into trekking.
Trekking, it's become a lot really saturated. You need to find some space in trekking where nobody is, using it, or some new experience.
Northeastern India.
Northeast probably,
Trek
yes.
in
Northeast is a different game, is what I heard. Like I have some friends who are from Northeast. Over there, it's very difficult to commercialize it. It's like
Why
locals control it completely. So it's like one person. What I've heard is one person he'll know a trek to a waterfall. Some other person in that village will never know about it. Only he will know.
That's nice.
I think it's in Meghalaya, if I'm not wrong.
Only we can take you there.
Only he can take you there. If you go to another person, he will know another waterfall.
Wow, that is better.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's very difficult, and he won't reveal his all the
ideas.
And, yeah. So it's like a family kind of a thing.
Secret.
Yeah.
So if you were to plan out trek in the northeastern India.
I mean, not all treks. Only a few of them are like that.
How would you plan these things? Like
Northeast, that's what. Go with a proper tour organizer in Northeast. He will definitely able to guide you out. He'll have many contacts of all the people in that region. Northeast is still untouched, unexplored. Like I have heard Meghalaya has like good bluish, like that turquoise kind of water.
Right.
No people, no plastic. You can swim.
wow,
There's a waterfall in the end. It's another experience over there.
should go.
Yeah, Meghalaya mostly.
Meghalaya.
Yes, South. The effort is very low for a person to go on a trek in a person from South, for example, Bangalore, Chennai. For him to go on a trek is a very less effort. But for him to go on a Himalayan trek requires a lot of effort. He has to apply for leaves. He has to, prepare for that. He has to
Budget.
buy stuff. He has to. Budget is also very high, and you need a lot of time. But in South, it's just a weekend thing. So South, the market is still, I feel like it's still. We can explore more.
Right.
And there are a lot of still unexplored treks down south.
Any tech ideas in adventure?
When you go on a trek, you need safety also. So for safety, you need some, a map probably to follow. So there's GPX files for that. And these files, you can operate on your phone without internet.
Offline.
So in GPX file, you can operate it using this app called Gaia, GAIA.
Okay, and you can download the
so you
files
can
also
export
from this
the
one.
KML file, the GPX file from the internet on this app, and it will show you exactly where you are on the trail and whatever waypoints are there. For example, there's a well. It will show you on the map. The well is right next to you. You have to take a right, and there's all the water source or campsites. Everything will be there on the trail. So Gaia is one app which I would greatly recommend, because any trek in India, I think you will get that KML file either online, or this is this app called forgot the name. I'll just check. Yes, All Trails.
All Trails.
Yes, this is an app called All Trails.
So you download the offline GPS files.
GPS file from All Trails or anywhere in the internet. You'll find it on the internet. Few treks.
And you find
it's a .kml file. KML file. You just export it to Gaia and you use it.
So have you used it?
Yeah, I've used Gaia. a lot.
Okay. I mean, without Gaia, can you trek without these maps, offline maps?
You can't. I mean, you can if you are really good at navigation and there's well marked path. Definitely you can. But many of the Himalayan trails, they do not have a well marked path. There are paths formed by grazing animals, so it's easy to get lost.
Okay.
Especially in a meadow, if you lose your path a little bit, you'll reach some other village.
Do you pay for these apps or
Gaia, no. Gaia is free.
then all
trails, I think
to
there's a
get
subscription.
the offline trail you have to
I think there's a subscription. Yes.
Okay.
But
Nice.
you'll get a KML file from a couple of websites, from blogs or
Okay.
somewhere. You'll definitely find it online.
Then why would people would pay all trails?
All trails isn't easy. It's a database you can search.
Any files you can
Yeah.
find. Okay.
On the internet, I'm not sure how much you will.
Right.
Yes.
How much to rely on.
Yes,
as well,
yes.
Right. Nice. What would be your next adventure?
So I was planning a trek to this pass called Pin Parvati,
Okay. Himalayan.
Himachal
Himachal. Okay.
Pradesh. I was planning to go on 19th, but since the shoulder injury came up, now it's. But I'll be going on something soon. Not decided which, but yeah.
Solo.
Not solo. I'll be going with some friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's about this trek?
This trek, it's one of the most difficult treks again.
Why it's difficult?
The altitude, the terrain. There are
Okay.
some sections which is very dangerous. Like you fall into the river and you're gone.
Wow. And how long is the trek?
Depends on your fitness, like 7-8 days.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, thank you so much for your time.
Yes.
Yes. It was fun talking to you.
Yep. You should go on a trek soon.
Yes, soon.
Yes.
Soon.